Well, hello again. Hope you're well frozen in. Few games cancelled last weekend, so we'll just go through them here, Dave. You've had a good week, have you, Dave?
Lovely week.
Good.
Didn't get to watch my favourite team play.
Cancelled, wasn't it?
Cancelled.
Right. Yeah.
Just a little bit of fuss.
The results for the 4th of January 2025. Sandal versus Ilkley postponed. Selby 32, Driffield 33. York 7, Huddersfield 24.
Right, yeah. Right, here we are then. Well, Sandal versus Ilkley, that was postponed. Selby 32, Driffield 33. That was a close game, Dave.
It was a close game. I'm sure I had Selby to win that one.
I think you did.
And you had Driffield.
I had Driffield, yeah.
You've got one right.
Yeah, for a change.
Yeah.
And then the other one is York 7, Huddersfield 24.
Well, that's a big shock, that, isn't it?
Well,
I think it's a big shock.
I think Huddersfield are York's bogus team. They're beating us home and away. They've got off to a flying start, a trying conversion within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And they just played York off the pitch, really. Muscled them out, really, I think you'd say. So, and...
well, they must be well coached. That's all you can say.
Excellent. Yeah. And they were grand Saturday lads and everything.
Yeah.
So in the league table, just having a quick look at this, York still stay second, Huddersfield are third, and we've got Ilkley are down to 8th. So we'll have a look at that again when we're doing the fixtures.
Yeah.
Regional 2 North East. Scarborough 12, Morley 0. Doncaster Phoenix 29, Malton and Norton 26.
Right, so we'll move on now. Regional 2 North East. Scarborough 12, Morley 0. Any thoughts on that, Dave?
Well, there you go. Scarborough were doing badly last year, and now they're picking up, and
they're up to third now. Looking at this, yeah, and Morley are 5th.
Yeah, must be something to do with the sea air.
Must be. Oh, the mackerel's good.
Well, must be. Yeah.
Doncaster Phoenix 29, Malton and Norton 26.
Yeah, I had them down for an away win, I'm sure I did.
Yeah, and I took Morley.
So 3 points in it, that's not a bad game, is it? It's,
No.
Some close games.
Morley is 6 and Malton and Norton are 9th in the league. So, yeah, good effort there by Malton and Norton. Yeah, mid-table, yeah. So, that's that one done.
Counties 1 Yorkshire, Hullensians 31, Wensleydale 14, North Ribblesdale 19, Pocklington 12, West Leeds versus Harrogate Pythons postponed.
Right, so we're now to Counties 1 Yorkshire results. Hullensians 31, Wensleydale 14.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised at that one as well, because I thought Wensleydale are just coming through their little rugby patch, and I thought they'd have been doing well.
Yeah. North Ribblesdale 19, Pocklington 12.
That's close. That is very close for the top of the table, team.
Yeah.
I'm a bit surprised it was that tight.
Yeah.
But there you go.
And West Leeds versus Harrogate Pythons was postponed. So that's another one that got down. And so on those, Hullensians are 3rd, Wensleydale are 7th, North Ribblesdale still haven't lost, and Harrogate Pythons, they're down to 8th.
Yeah.
So, but we're not playing a game. We can't say anything about that. So
no. Like I said, there's some close games in there. I was a bit surprised it was that tight.
Yeah.
With Rib.
I mean, the top 4 are quite tight.
Yes, yes.
But you know, you come down to Keighley 4th, and then it's down to Beverley 5th, and there's 12, no, 13 points difference. You know,
Yeah.
so there's 4 of them going away in that league. So we'll crack on and do the Yorkshire Twos.
Counties 2 Yorkshire, Northallerton versus Bramley Phoenix postponed. Yarnbury 16, Ripon 30.
Right, so now we come down to Counties 2 Yorkshire. The results, Yorkshire versus Bramley Phoenix was postponed. Bit open is Northallerton's pitch once it gets frozen, isn't it?
Well, that's right, it is, yeah.
On that bit of a slope and everything.
And he gets cut up rather badly as well sometimes.
Yeah. Yarnbury 16, Ripon 30, Ripon up to 3rd. Anything to say there, Dave?
I think they'll be pushing for the top spot before long, Ripon. They have Northallerton this week. I'm not saying who's going to win that, but I've got a feeling it could be a banker for Ripon.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll get to top because Dinnington are on 65.
Yeah,
and Ripon are 50. So there's 15 points difference.
That's right, they haven't lost the game yet, have they?
No, they haven't.
No,
they're going well at Dinnington.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm surprised to see them in that league, really.
Well, they're like Ribblesdale, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
the team what sort of, well, for some reason, I don't know, they've always been the top of wherever they played and stuff like that, and they just...
But all teams have ups and downs,
well,
so there we are. Yeah. Right, so that's our comments on Yorkshire 2.
Counties 3 Yorkshire, Rotherham Phoenix 60, Thirsk 6. Skipton 5, Wheatley Hills 27.
So that was Yorkshire 3. I'll just go through the results again. Rotherham Phoenix 60, Thirsk 6, Skipton 5, Wheatley Hills 27. How about Thirsk, Dave?
Well, I thought Thirsk last season were a good side, a good outfit. They sort of played well together, but they seem to have lost the way. I had tell they'd lost a few of their players.
Right, you said that last week,
And I just think
I've no idea.
It must be telling on them.
They're not the same team. I mean, it's sad. Both our local teams
have
are
lost
bottom
players.
of the respective leagues.
Yeah.
You know, Northallerton and Thirsk. So there's something going amiss somewhere. I don't know what it is. But I noticed the other day on Facebook that someone in Thirsk has raised some money for Thirsk Rugby Club for the Colts. So they must be working in that direction, getting the Colts or everything going. So
the thing is about it, I mean, you've got to look at the situation. You think, well, is Thirsk going to be viable to actually keep?
Well, they came out of Yorkshire 4, was it 2 seasons ago and 3 seasons ago, and I thought they'd stabilised last season.
Yes.
In fact, I think they were around about 7th or 8th, but there we are. And then Skipton 5, Wheatley Hills 27. I think I took Wheatley Hills in that game, Dave, but I'm not mentioning it.
No, don't do that.
No, I don't like to do that to you.
No.
But Skipton seemed to be another one like Thirsk and Northallerton.
It's hit and miss, isn't it? Hit and miss.
Yeah, struggling all the time.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll move on.
Counties 4 Yorkshire North, Hornsey 27, Nestle Roundtrees 8. Knaresborough 7, Airborough 19. Richmondshire versus Leeds Medics postponed. York RI 24, Leeds Madonians 8.
Right, here we are down in Counties 4 Yorkshire North. I'll go through the results with Jake. Hornsey 27, Nestle Roundtrees 8. That was first versus second. And Hornsey were more up for it, obviously, the Nestle Roundtrees, and have swapped places. So it's Hornsey top now, and Nestle Roundtree's
Well, I
second.
would have said Hornsey playing at home. They would have
Yeah,
beaten us.
I think you beat me. I think I took Roundtree's last week.
Yeah.
So Nesby 7, Airborough 19. Now then, Airborough, bottom of the league, Nesby are 4th in the league, so it was 8th versus 4th, and
that's another game you can't.
and Airborough were away, you
Yeah.
know, so whether Nesby couldn't get a proper team out or not, I don't know.
Well, nobody knows these things, do
No,
they?
no,
And
no.
that's the thing.
And the one up on the big hill, Richmondshire versus Leeds Medics and Dentists, was postponed. I think it would have been a home walkover if it hadn't been for Frost, because I don't think the Medics would have been back.
Possibly not. No.
So there we are.
Which is it's a shame really, because
Yeah. I mean, Leeds Medics are 6th and Richmondshire were 7th, so there's not a lot to say there.
Yeah.
York RI 24, Leeds Madonians 8. So York RI are 3rd in the league and Leeds Madonians are 5th in the league. What's the points difference? York RI on 36 and Madonians on 27. So that probably went with form, that game.
I would have said so. Yeah. Home win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we've had a look at last week's results. We're going to have a look now at this weekend's fixtures.
Fixtures for the 11th of January 2025. National 2 North, Tynedale versus Wharfdale, Harrogate versus Sheffield.
Right, so National 2 North, I've got fixtures this weekend, having last weekend off. They must have too much turkey in that division. So we've got Tynedale versus Wharfdale and Harrogate versus Sheffield.
Yeah.
I think Tynedale might win that one.
3 of the big clubs in Yorkshire are playing there, aren't they?
Yeah.
And obviously Tynedale up north.
Yeah.
North. Yeah, I would have said so.
Yeah, and I think Sheffield will do Harrogate.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll agree on that. So we'll now look at Regional 1 North East.
Regional 1 North East. Driffield versus York, Heath versus Selby, Ilkley versus Scunthorpe.
Well, Jake, here we are then. Regional 1 North East. Heath versus Selby. Any thoughts on that?
I look at it like last week's fixture when Selby got beat, and I think to myself, well, I think they've seen the light now. They aren't going to finish in the top 5 or 6. They're maybe somewhere near, but and I think Heath will. I think because Heath's a steady enough team, aren't they?
Yeah.
For last season and this season, they were pushing.
Well, I'm going to take Heath there.
I would take Heath.
Because Selby are still bottom of the league.
Yes, like I said
even
before,
though they had a good result well, they didn't win, but they had a very close result.
Yes, but you can see, they maybe got players coming back now.
Yeah, coming back or coming in.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. The other one is Ilkley versus Scunthorpe.
Yeah.
You
can only see Scunthorpe doing well there.
You can, yes.
Yeah.
I think we'll leave it to that. And
Driffield.
Driffield versus York. Interesting.
Another tight game.
Yeah, I mean York are still second. Driffield are down 7th or 8th in the league.
Yes.
Driffield won last week just at Selby. York were outplayed against Huddersfield last week.
Yeah.
So they've got something to prove.
Yes.
Driffield still might be smarting a little bit after that whopping by Scunthorpe. But
well,
I think York will have enough to do them.
I think so, yes. Yeah.
Right. So we'll move on.
Regional 2 North East, Malton and Norton versus Pontefract, Old Crossleans versus Scarborough.
Right, Regional 2 North East, Old Crossleans versus Scarborough. How are you going there, Dave? I'm going to go with Scarborough.
Scarborough, they played well last week.
Third now in the league.
Yeah, and they're doing well. You can never understand these leagues at the moment. Last season, Scarborough were pitiful at times, and you just think, well, this season they're sort of they've got a new lease of life and they're starting to come good again now.
Yeah. And the other one is Malton Norton versus Pontefract.
Well, I'm going to go for a home win there.
You're going to go. I'm going to disagree with you. Pontefract came down from last season, but they've got a good set of forwards.
Yeah.
I know it's at Malton, but I just think Pontefract might just have a bit.
Right.
Because Malton aren't playing as well as they played last season.
No.
So we'll see. So we'll move on.
Counties 1 Yorkshire, Harrogate Pythons versus Beverley, Keighley versus Wensleydale, Wath-on-Dearn versus North Ribblesdale.
Right. Counties 1 Yorkshire, Harrogate Pythons versus Beverley. So Pythons, I think, are about 7th or 8th, and Beverley are a bit lower. Python started very well.
Yeah.
But they've gone off.
Could go either way. That I would have said so. You know. I'll go for a home win. Me.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a home win there.
You always try and you look at it that way. That there would be.
Yeah. Wath-on-Dearn versus North Ribblesdale. Now this could be a good fixture. This.
Yes. Yeah.
It might be the match of the day.
And it'll be hard to actually sort of pick a winner out, but I think I'm going to go for Rib.
Yeah.
An away win.
Yeah, if I was going to sit on the fence and say a draw, but saying I've got
a crunch game, isn't it? It's a crunch game.
Yeah. I'm going to go North Ribblesdale.
Yeah.
So we both might be wrong there, right? And then the next one, Keighley versus Wensleydale. Well, Keighley I think are about 4th, and
Wensleydale are also around.
No, they're about 7th, I think.
They got beat quite easily last week.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for
that was an away. So 2 away games in a succession there for Wensleydale. I'm going to go for Keighley.
Keighley, definitely. Yeah.
Right. I don't like this, Dave. We're agreeing too much.
I know.
Yeah.
We won't agree on the next game.
No.
Counties 2 Yorkshire, Ripon versus Northallerton.
Counties 2 Yorkshire, Ripon versus Northallerton. I'm going to let you go first, Dave.
Well, as much as I'd like to say that Northallerton are starting to sort of build again, but I just can't see them overpowering Ripon.
No.
Especially at Ripon.
We're agreeing again, Dave, I'm afraid.
Yes.
Yeah, Ripon are, I think, a 3rd, and Northallerton are down at the bottom. So, we've just got to hope that Northallerton at some time, either this season or next season, get themselves organised and eventually get back to where they were.
I think I mean these games, there's a lot of these games that probably won't go ahead.
Oh yeah,
with the conditions coming up. But
I mean, it does look a bad week.
Yeah.
So frost until Friday. Whether the pitch is.
I would say Ripon's ground is a lot better than the Northallerton's. Holding water and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think Northallerton's does hold water.
Yeah. Right.
Counties 3 Yorkshire, Barnsley versus Skipton, West Park Leeds versus Thirsk.
So Counties 3 Yorkshire, Barnsley versus Skipton, West Park Leeds versus Thirsk. What about the Barnsley fixture, Dave?
Well, that's another one. Skipton are a funny side. They play well at home, and I'm not quite sure what they send away.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go for a Barnsley win there.
Yeah, I mean, going back years, I'm surprised both these teams are where they are, because when we were playing,
yes.
Barnsley and Skipton were big teams for us to go and play against. right? And Barnsley is struggling. They struggled last season as well. For the catchment area they've got, I'm surprised that they struggled to turn teams out, really. So, is this a case of where rugby is not... He's not
second best to anything else what they want to do.
On. Yeah. And Skipton, yeah, they're a funny team, as you say. I'm going to go Skipton.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take Barnsley.
Right. So, West Park Leeds versus Thirsk.
Well, I'm going to take West Park again, because Thirsk seem to have lost away again now.
Yeah, I'll go with West Park. Okay.
Counties for Yorkshire North: Airborough versus Richmondshire, Hornsey versus Knaresborough, Leeds Medics and Dentists versus York RI, Leeds Medonians versus Nestle Roundtrees.
Counties for Yorkshire. This is where we have the majority of clubs in North Yorkshire. Airborough versus Richmondshire. Oh yeah.
Well, Airborough are going quite well, aren't they?
Well, the bottom of the league, but they won last week.
They won last week, and you just think, well, maybe a lot of
but
teams.
Richmondshire are just off the bottom of the league.
A lot of these teams now are feeling the pinch and saying, "Yeah, we're bottom of the league. We aren't going to go up. We aren't going to go down. We're just going to play the leagues out, and that's it." So I mean, it could be anybody's game.
Well, I'll take Airborough as well.
I'm going to take Richmond.
I know I think a lot about you, but
I'll take Richmond.
And I think there's some good work going on at Richmondshire Rugby Club, by the way.
Yeah.
Their chairman works very hard. Hornsey versus Knaresborough.
Well, top of the league now.
Yeah, Hornsey are top. Knaresborough just off the bottom.
Yeah, so you're going to go for Hornsey.
You've got to go for Hornsey, especially the way they obviously played last week against Nestle Roundtrees, who were top of the league.
Yes.
So yeah, Hornsey there. Leeds Medics and Dentists versus York RI.
Now this is going to be a bit pushy now, isn't it?
You never know what you're going to get with the students. Who's about?
Are they going to cut? Are they back?
Yeah, that's it. Because as I said last week, the students I know aren't back until the end of January. So I'm going to go York RI.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Leeds Medonians versus Nestle Roundtrees. Nestle Roundtrees have dropped to second now.
Yes.
Lost the first game last week.
Well, they want to put something right this week, won't they?
Yeah.
Even though they're playing away at Leeds Medonians.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go for an away win there.
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah. Same as Richmondshire, I think Nestle Roundtrees have worked really hard over the last couple of seasons, and they really deserve to be where they are, you know. And so
it's nice to see some of these sides what have actually sort of put in a lot of effort in trying to get players.
Yeah. And I know the people running them are really keen.
Yes.
And I know that they train under floodlights at York St John's University in the winter months, and from getting a few there training, they've got quite a lot down there training.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Right, so that's it for this week. Whether the games go on or not, I don't know. Jake doesn't know because we're not weathermen, and Paul Hudson doesn't always get it right. So there we are. Enjoy the weekend, whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.